Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start a beginner friendly Dot Mandala series. We are going to start small and then slowly move on to bigger ways. For day 1, we are going to use 4 inches diameter and we are not going to use any complicated techniques. We are going to use simply normal dots, straight swipe and walk the dots technique. Let's get started. So here we are going to place the dots. The idea is to place the dots equidistantly. You can try to skip 2 lines, 3 lines, whatever you want as per your wish. You can use a smaller size if you want. The next step here is straight swipe. I'm using here the smallest tool which I have. It's your wish if you want to use a bigger one, or even if you have a smaller one than this, you can use that. Again, we are going to try to be as symmetrical as possible. See, I am making it here on a half circle. You are going to do it on a full circle. I am going to demonstrate this on a paper, a thick paper. It's your wish if you want to use MDF also or coaster or anything. But I would say start doing the practice on a paper. As we have enough practice, after that you can move on to MDF bases or even a canvas. Okay, so next again we are going to place the dots. Okay, make sure that they are as equidistant as you can be. Don't try to keep the dots closely. Just make sure that they are same in size and equidistant. The distance between all the dots is same. Here I'm adding smaller dots in between. See, if you have very close dots, you might not be able to put the dots. So that is what I have done. I have left a little bit of space so that I can place the smaller dots in between. You can choose a different color also. I had these colors already, so a leftover from my previous project, so I thought I'll use them up. Next up is straight swipe. See, I have left a space in between because we are going to put dots in between later. So don't fill up the space here in this circle. Now we are placing the dots in between. In the dot mandala, the very basic is placing the dots. So that is what we are doing here. This is our first mandala. We are going to use as many dots as possible. We are just going to practice with the dots, trying to create symmetry. Next up, we are going to make an outline with the dots. I'm trying to put the circle in the center. It's your wish if you want to put it on the line. Just make sure whatever you start with, follow the same later on. See, there is a lot of space in between, so we are going to put the smaller dots in between. This is the first of my series. I have plan of doing 2 to 3 4 inches mandala. Then we will move on to 6 inches mandala, then 8, and for the grand finale we will do a 12 inches. In any art form, practice is very important. So that is what I'm trying to do with this. And practice doesn't need a bigger base. You can do even on a 3 inch or a 2 inch or on a blank piece of paper. That's all. The thing is to try and be consistent. Even on days when, let's say, we are not doing any project of our own, what we can do is maybe spend 10-15 minutes, that's all, trying to do all the techniques which we know, dots, swipes, our commas, then our brush strokes, everything. Try to do it on a simple piece of paper itself. I know it's a little different than doing it on a paper and on a canvas or a MDF, but doing it on paper is just fine for practicing purpose, because something is of course better than nothing, right? Here we are going to do an upward strike. Okay, try to use a smaller size than the one which you have used previously. See, initially don't try to make it um a very closely knit one, because again, since we don't have enough practice, they might merge. So what we want is, we want our hands to be steady enough that when we do a closely knit one, they come out perfectly. And that's it. This is our day one beginner dot mandala. I hope you liked it. Drop me a comment if you liked it. Join in on the challenge, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy dotting!